Nano Banana by Gemini 2.5 Flash has just been released not too long ago and it is going wild. Everyone's using it. It's crazy. This is by far the best image generator on the planet at this time of recording, and it is amazing. And you can actually use it for free. I'm going to walk you through how to use this right now with your n8n instance, and I'll walk you through how to do this and create amazing images just like this. Check this out. Banana mansion with a bunch of bananas in a pool. Gets even better. We have a minion on a banana skateboard. We have a superhero eating banana because it is dope. So as you can see right now, this is amazing. It is steady the art. You can give it 3 different images, like subway station, I guess, this lady, and on phone, and it'll combine it all together to make hyper realistic images for you on a flash. It's awesome. I have no idea what the hell it's called, Nano Banana, by the way, but as you can see right now, it is blowing up because this is Gemini 2.5 Flash. It is by far crushing everyone else on the market at this point in time. And like I said, you can use it for free. Just check it out. It has amazing character consistency and it does everything that you wanted to do, and it is dope. So you can actually use this right now with Open Router. As you can see right here, it's completely free. This big ass letters free. And you can actually use this as much as you want. Just test it out. I don't know how long it's gonna be like this for a while, but as you can see, it just came out 2 days ago. It is going wild. So just to prove it to you that it's actually free, this is actually inside my account right now with Open Router. Tested a whole bunch of times, and the cost is all at 0, which is great. Now, if this type of content you like to watch, my name is Palmer Joseph. I've been using n8n for quite a while now. I absolutely love it, and I really think you will too. So if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, because I'll be pumping out lots more content for you on a daily basis. This should show you how to use AI automations, and n8n to make yourself more productive, more efficient, and more of an asset in the workplace. Because let's face it, everyone on the market right now wants people that knows how to use AI, and I want that to be you. So let's get into the workflow. So I'll show you exactly how to build this out for yourself in n8n. All right, guys, I'm going to walk you through this whole automation step by step to show you how you can actually utilize Nano Banana through Open Router and actually set this up to create amazing images for free, all with just a simple prompt, and I'll walk you through that step by step as we progress. But if you want this entire JSON file for yourself, all you gotta do is click on the link in the description down below, join the free school community. Once you're inside, you're gonna see something like this. All you gotta do is scroll over to the YouTube section, click on that, find the relevant video. Let's say, for example, is this guy right here. Click on this JSON file, download it to computer. Once you have that done, come back to n8n, click on these 3 dots on the top right here, click on import file. Find the file that you have it downloaded from in your computer, and this will be right here, right in front of you. But 3 things to make this work. You need to have n8n, obviously. If you don't have n8n, it's not gonna work. So if you need a copy of that, all you gotta do, again, go into the link in the description down below, get yourself a free trial. You're gonna absolutely love it. It is dope. It's gonna make you superhuman. That being said, you also need to have a folder inside your Google Drive. So if you have not done so, please do that right now. And you also need to have an account with Open Router. Again, this is completely for free. You don't have to do anything. You just need to have an account open to make this actually work. But I'll walk you through the entire process. So before we get into that, let me show you a quick demo to actually show you how this actually all looks like. So I'm going to do execute workflow. This starts with my Telegram. I'm going to say sexy woman eating a banana on a boat. See what happens. I'm going to go down my voice branch. I'm going to go to my image generator that creates a prompt. It's going to go into Open Router to actually pull Nano Banana and create the images, and actually going to go into a code node to actually extract the image from it, because I've tried this a bunch of different ways, and this is the one that I found best. It's going to go to my Google Drive and then tell me in Telegram that it's been generated, so we are all good to go. Let's just double check when that is done. It is now. Perfect. Let's check my Telegram. Your image has been generated. Perfect. As you already saw, I've been testing this out for a bit. Anyways, let's go back to my Google Drive. Here it is. Woman eating a banana on a boat. All right. I was hoping for something sexier, but it's okay. We are making, I don't know who's watching this. We don't want to go make it like not safe for work and all that kind of stuff. But there you go. That is how it's all set up. Now, let me walk you through how to create this for yourself. Let's get straight into that. Okay, guys, so let's kick things off really quick by setting up a trigger node. Basically, in this demo, I'm using Telegram. I know a lot of people come back to me and say, why the hell do so many people use Telegram? For me, I just like it. It's more consistent, it's more reliable, and that's just how I do it. So in this demo, I'll walk you through exactly what I did here. And how you start this off is, again, we go into the top right corner, type in Telegram or Tele. Scroll down to the bottom because we want to get the trigger, and this is going to be on message. So when you click on that, this thing will pop up. Let me walk you through. You're going to have to connect your Telegram credentials. If you're not done so, all you got to do is click in the top right corner on the card there, because that'll walk you through how to set this up and connect it to n8n. Not going to go through that in this video because I want to keep things as clear and straightforward as possible. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have just done that already. So once you have that connected, all you got to do is make sure you're connected to your correct credentials and everything remains the same. So let's just start things off really quick by getting some data into there. So I'm going to start this off again by saying, turtle in a bikini eating a banana, just to kick things off. Okay, so that is done. We have an output. We have all this data now. Perfect. All we have to do is create a switch branch, a switch node. So go into the top right corner, type in switch, click on this guy, and this guy will pop up. All right. From here, we want to give it two different branches. One's going to be text and one's going to be voice, because it really depends on how you actually input data or an input to actually create for the AI agent. So in this instance, I use either my voice or text, but either way works. But in this instance, we're using voice right now. So obviously this will be blank. You got to click on add routing rule when it's blank in there. You got to drag in the MIME type, which is right here, and you scroll down and you find it right here. Drag it in here, drop it inside, and make sure you select string exists. Okay. And you can click on this, toggle it on, and make sure you have it as voice. I'll walk you through this text portion of it, but if you just want to speed through this really quick, all you got to do is just type this in, json.message.text in this curly bracket. Make sure it's a string and it also exists. So again, that will just go and route it through if it is a text. So make sure the output is given to text. Everything else is still the same. Let's execute the step. So as you can see, we already used voice, so it goes down the voice branch. It did not go down the text branch because I did not use text. From here, again, you type in Telegram, click on this guy, and we're here to choose get a file, which is right there. Click on that. Once you have that, open it up. Again, connect your credentials to Telegram. You should have done that already in the first one. This remains the same. Now the file ID is where we're going to get it from, and we're going to scroll down and basically find it right here. So it's under voice, file, drag, drop it in there. You are good to go. Click on download as toggled on. Everything remains the same. I'm going to execute the step just to push the data following through. Now we have a binary output as data, and it's good to go. Next is we're going to transcribe the audio, because it needs to understand, like the AI that gets the information or the data needs to know what the hell it said. So that's why the transcribe node is in here. How you get that, top right corner, type in open AI. Scroll down until we find transcriber recording. Click on that guy, open it up. Make sure you have the OpenAI credentials connected. Again, I'm going to keep everything in the scope of this video. If you have not done so, all you got to do is go to the top right corner on the screen there. Click on that card. I'll walk you through how to connect OpenAI to n8n. Extremely simple. It takes like a couple minutes, but again, I don't want to waste your time because I'm sure a lot of you guys have already done that. Everything remains the same. Make sure that the data data field name is data. It has to match exactly what this thing says. As default, it should. So you just execute the step. It'll do the transcription. Let's make sure it actually says that. Text, turtle in a bikini eating banana. I don't know what the hell my mind goes to that kind of shit, but whatever. Next, we're going to do an AI agent. Okay, just type in AI space A agent. Click on this guy. You'll get this robot looking guy here. Just double click on that. So from here, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we give it the prompt, as in whatever variable, whatever we had told it through Telegram, or whatever trigger node you have you set up. You can have it through chat, you can have it through a form. I don't care what the hell you have it as, but make sure you have it actually mapped out properly. So all you gotta do is go into the transcribe recording in the previous one, drag, drop it inside, and you are good to go. All right, I'm gonna delete that because we don't want it twice, because it'll get confused and we don't want that. So from here, we're not gonna toggle on output format because that's not required in this portion. But this is important. The system message is what is gonna make the prompt for the image to be generated as you want it to look like. So let me give you a quick breakdown of what this looks like. You can pause the video right here if you so choose to, but if you want this whole file for yourself, join the free community. The link is in the description below. Come in, because it's gonna be dope. Either way, let me walk you through. This is pretty simple. The role is you're an expert prompt refinement agent. Your task is to take the user's input, which is basically what I just said, convert it into short, vivid, and visually detailed prompt suitable for generating hyper-realistic images. I had to put this in, the hyper-realistic one, because before, if I didn't actually specify that, it came back as cartoons, and I hate cartoons. I'm past that age now. I'm older than like a lot of you guys, but that's neither here nor there. So focus on realism, lighting, texture, and physical accuracy, blah, 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 blah. Style, give it a style, give it a tone. Exclude cartoonish, surreal, fantasy, abstract, because I told it to do that. I don't like that kind of stuff. I want it to look as human-like as possible, because this is getting to the point where It's dope. Anyways, also gave an example, input example, output example, another input, another output example. I had to do some reactive prompting in here because it broke the next succeeding nodes because it had these quote marks in there. So now I told it import, do not output quote marks. This is not fully required, but I just put it in there just to make sure. Now, refine this input, which I dragged again from the transcribe audio. It's good to go. Now, I'm going to execute the step, give it a quick sec, let us do this thing. Oh, I forgot to mention I actually added in a chat model, which is 4.0 mini. You can do that as well. Connect your OpenAI credentials to that, and you're set up. Not going to bother with the set node, but if you want to do this for your text branch, all you got to do is click on the top right corner, type in set, this pencil icon, click on that guy. Once you're in here, this will be blank, so click on this guy to open it up. Make sure to type in text, and it'll be this guy right here because you'll get it from the previous node. It'll be json.message.text. Again, you just copy it as it is, you're set to go because we want both the output of the voice and text to be json.text so that the AI agent knows what to look for, knows what the prompt is, and won't have any issues. So as you can see right here, the output is hyper-realistic image of a sea turtle resting in sandy beach, adorned with a beautiful bikini, holding a ripe banana with his flippers, sun shining, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, we'll check out what this looks like. That is our output. Now, here is where it gets interesting. In order to connect to OpenRouter to create your image with Nano Banana, you need the HTTP request node. How you get that? Top right corner, type in HTTP. You get this world looking thing, click on that guy. Here is where it gets a little tricky, so I want to walk you through this right now so you actually won't have any issues because this took me a lot of back and forth to get this right. So how we get all this information here, because this will be blank, we have to come back into OpenRouter. So again, you need to have your OpenRouter account set up. If you have not done so, please do that. Super simple. It's like setting up your email account, straightforward. So I'm not going to walk you through that. Once you have that done, let's go to OpenRouter. Okay, so when you are inside OpenRouter, all you got to do is go to the top left corner here, just type in Gemini, and you'll find this guy, Gemini 2.4 Flash Image Preview, free. You obviously want the free one because it's free right now. For how long? Who the hell knows? As you can see again, it's going to tell you again, it's free. $0 for 1 million input tokens, $0 for 1 million output tokens, which is dope. It was created 2 days ago. It's going to blow up pretty damn quick. So this is your go-to at this moment in time. So let's scroll down and I'll show you exactly what to do here because it is a little confusing, especially for brand new like myself when I first started this. Anyways, what you want to do is go into the curl right here, copy this guy. Again, come back to n8n. Let's walk you through this. Again, I'm just going to pretend like I am you. Let's click on that guy. Where the hell did it go? I don't want that. Break this off. Double click. We're going to click on import curl, paste that guy in, import it. Boom. Now, as you can see, let's get out of this real quick. This is a post request. Now it is for the URL chat completion. Let's confirm that is correct. Let's go into our Nano Banana. I named this Nano Banana. Again, post, chat, completion. Now, there's a couple ways to set up your API key here, and it's important for you to actually set this up how I do it because I see so many other people on YouTube having it open inside their header request, and it's completely for free. And if they actually send this off to as a JSON file for someone else to download like I do right now in this video, they're going to have access to your API key and they're going to run down your credits, and that's going to be a shit show. Either way, what we do here is go back into my other one just to show you. We're going to go click on authentication, click on this drop down. You can choose predefined credential type. Choose open router. So just type in open, click on this guy. This will be blank, so you're going to choose create new credential. And all we need is an API key. Again, you're going to change this to open router demo. I'm going to delete this after because I'm not really concerned about this. But all you need is an API key. So let's go back to open router. All you got to do is scroll back up. And as you see, this big ass freaking button, create API key. Click on that guy. Name it to whatever the hell you want. So click on this guy first, right? Give it a name, blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Press create. I'm not going to do that because you already have one right there. So you are good to go. Once you have that, copy it, come back into your n8n, paste it inside, you are set. All right, that won't have any issues, so don't sweat it. Now you have it actually protected so no one else can use your API key. It's not open to the public. We don't want any of that kind of stuff. So again, make sure to turn off the header as I have in the actual one right here because we already set up our header right there. But we want to send a body, okay? So this is going to be JSON, which is default, using JSON, which should be default as well. This is where it gets kind of tricky. So let's blow this up. Where I got this guy is come back to open router. Where the hell did it go? Come back to Gemini. Free. Scroll back down. Where the hell did it go? Oh, here we go. Curl. Now, As you can see here, it gets a little bit trickier, so you need to understand what to actually look for. So again, if I come back to n8n, as you can see, we're calling on this model. We're going to give it a message. User is role. The type is text, and text is generate image, and this is variable because we want it as an output from the AI agent that we have set up a second ago, so it knows what to look for. So as you can see, the output here is to tell the next succeeding nodes, especially in this HTTP node, is I wanted to generate an image of blah, 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 whatever I said it to do in the very beginning. Okay, how we get that? Come back to Open Router. Easily is just copy all this first, if you so choose to, and I just went all the way up to the model, to right there. Don't take the D, don't take the double H for headers, none of that. Just copy this whole thing as you see. Come back to n8n, paste it inside, and you are set to the races. But the only thing I took out there is I removed this part. I don't want the image URL. I don't want this stuff. I don't want the URL. I simply wanted it to keep the text because I'm going to tell it exactly what I want it to do. And as it says right here, what is this image? So I took that out. And as you can see right here, I changed it to, quote, generate an image of this variable, whatever I said it is, because that's what I told it to Telegram. So please understand that is the instructions for this HTTP node to create an image of whatever the hell I said right in the beginning, right? Hopefully you follow through that. Again, you want this, download the damn file. Makes it super simple for you. All right, that is done. Let's execute the step. It's going to take a quick sec, probably about 10 seconds for it to generate its image, so I'll come right back. Okay, so now it is done. Let's take a look at this crap a mess that we got here. So it is done. It has outputted us and created an image, but if you scroll down, this URL right here is a base 64 gibberish. I'm not going to tell you what the hell this means because I don't. I freaking don't. And I'm not going to bother pretending that I do because I have no idea what this jumble of crap is. But anyways, it's important that you got an output, which is important. So we got that done. Perfect. Now, here I created a code node. Top right corner, type in code. There's, code, click on that guy. Here is where it gets a little trickier as well because this is an extract image from that mess of crap that I showed you a second ago, that base 64. Now, this took a lot of back and forth with Claude for me. Basically what I did here is I told it that I wanted it to extract the image URL or from that base 64 data to extract it to give me the output that I want. So let's just execute this. Again, this just took some back and forth to make this properly work, but let's walk this through. Waiting for the output. Good. Now, as you can see right here, it is 4.1 megabytes of data. That is a lot. And it's actually true. When displaying this may slow down your browser, it does. Okay, it truly does. I'm not going to show you what this is because it will not show me anything. So let's get out of that. And I played around with this for a very long time trying to figure out why am I not able to see the message or the image. And what I have to do is actually create a Google Drive node. So top right corner, just type in Google Drive. You get this winged thing. Click on that guy. Again, we're here to upload a file. Okay, so make sure it's upload a file. Click on this guy. Like I said in the very beginning of the video, you need to have your Google folder set up. Name it to whatever you want. But here, make sure it's connected to your Google Drive again. If you have not done so, top right corner will be the card to walk you through how to connect Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, YouTube, whatever's under the umbrella of Google, connect it all. Enable the APIs as well, so you are set to go. Now, once you have that done, everything remains the same. The input data in field is data, okay? The file name, which is important, is we get this back from your transcribed recording node, and you get this one as a text. So we're coming down to, where the heck is it? The text right here, drag and drop it inside so it knows what to look for, because this will be the file name for the Google Drive for it to actually know like how you can actually come back to it later on, because that is what I want the title to look like, right? So set it up whichever way you want, but that is what it looks like. So the output will be turtle in bikini eating banana, okay? The list will be my drive, because that's what I labeled my Google Drive as. So as you can see, this is called my drive. That's the folder. Oh, this is the folder. That's the name of my drive. My drive. Yeah, super creative. Anyways, so choose your list, my drive. Choose your list from there. Parent folder, parent drive, parent folder. I'm mixing that up. Nano Banana, as I called it, right? So it goes into this folder. So it's good to go. Let's execute the step. Give that a quick sec, because like it says, it does slow down your computer a little bit because it's just a massive whop of data. So let's give it a sec. Okay, cool. It's important that you have output. If it came back with something else that said it didn't output anything because there's no data, that you did something wrong. So again, The back and forth in a code node was very important because that just took me a very long time. It took me about 9 or 10 back and forths to get the right code node for the code to make that work. But don't worry, don't fret. It's all going to work at the end. Anyways, let's go back. That is completed. It went back into my folder. Now I have a turtle in bikini eating banana. Let's check that. Not bad. That's pretty damn good, to be honest with you. So I'm pretty happy about that. That is good. Again, like I mentioned, you need to have your Google Drive installed in order for you to actually see the image. You're not going to get it from your code node. It's just not going to work. And the last part is the Telegram. You can set this up if you so choose to, but how you get this is click on the top right, type in Telegram, click on this guy. This is for send a message, send a text message, click on that guy right there. And what you do is you have to set it up to have your chat ID, and how you get this guy, scroll all the way to the bottom back to your first initial Telegram input message node. And we get a chat ID, which will be under message ID, drag that in there, drop it in. For the text, this is always fixed. It just says your image has been generated. Change it to whatever the hell you want. But again, make sure it's connected to your Telegram credentials. Execute the step. Let's confirm that it's actually correct. And there we go. Now that is all set to the races. Let's just confirm by opening up my Telegram. Your message has been generated. So that is literally it. That is how you create free Nano Banana images through OpenRouter, and it's all good to go. This is awesome. So this is still pretty funny. Everything's just about a banana. You can do whatever the hell you want. Give it a prompt like how I have it set up here. Use the exact same code nodes that I have used. Make it super simple for yourself. But that is extremely simple. That is how you set it up. So if you found value in that video, if you found it helpful, then all you gotta do is please just subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, because that lets me know I'm doing a good enough job for you guys. And I'll keep on making these kind of automation for you just to show you all the kind of stuff that you can do with n8n and to make yourself a superhuman, more of an asset in the workplace, because every single employer today wants people to have experience, expertise, and knowledge making AI automations. And I want you to make the biggest dollar in everything that you do. So if you want to see anything else from me, all you gotta do is comment down below. I read each and every single one of them. I want to hear from you. Let me know what it is that you want me to make. I'll gladly do that. If it is more helpful to you, let me know. I'm all ears. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.